Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, so that means we're going to be doing a weigh-in Wednesday. And you could probably tell from the title of my last video when I did a weigh-in, it was called To All the Fat Girls, and then there was a blurb after it. I am starting a new series here. It's going to be called To the Fat Girls. I'm thinking it's going to be more like a diary entry, different stories of what it's like being plus size. I'll have my weigh-ins on the beginning because I just don't have enough material for my weigh-ins to cover like an entire video. So I figured that I would do that. So this is going to be the second video to my To the Fat Girls, and I also have it listed in a playlist if you click on my profile, and that is where you'll find all of them once I start making more. So again, it will start out as my weigh-in for this week and then a story time each time. This week I'm going to be talking about big girls playing sports, my experience with it, help you guys out if you guys are in high school or what have you, college, and just to tell you what you should do and how you shouldn't let things hold you back. So that's what this week's video is going to be about. I hope you guys enjoy it, and without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so first we're going to go ahead and start out with our weigh-in this week. So last week I weighed in at 391.0 pounds. This week I went ahead, stepped on the scale, and I was at 387.8 pounds, which is amazing. I am so excited. I lost 3.2 pounds this week. I'm really excited because I haven't seen the 380s on my scale in a very long time, so it's really awesome to see that. I'm very proud of myself. Pat on the back for that. I really tried to track almost the entire week. I really didn't stray away from it. This week, my goal is going to be to incorporate more healthy foods. I didn't have healthy choices this past week, but I want to focus on actually making food, not have so much prepackaged things. Try to get in some fruits and veggies when I can, and just focus mainly on what I'm eating along with continuing to track. So I'm really excited what I did with all of that. That's my goal for next week, 3 minus 2 pounds, which that means it's now time for me to change my board, and I'm so excited. I brought my board down off of my wall, and we're gonna go ahead and take this 92 pounds and we're gonna change it. I'm so excited. So we could take the 90 and the 2 off, and then we're gonna take 1, 2, 3. I'm neurotic. I like to make sure there's 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna go right here, up here, ta-da, 80, sorry about that, 88 pounds until I'm in the 200s. I am so excited for that. This is great news. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, and that's all I have for this. I will go ahead and those beads that I showed in last week's video, I'll drop 3 more into the new one. That brings me a total down of 24 pounds. I'm almost at 25 pounds. Woo, woo. My first mini goal is going to be when I hit 30 pounds. And I got to figure out what I want to do, what I want my prize to be for that. So that's something I'm going to keep in the back of my mind because I'm pretty close to that 30-pound mark. Exciting. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next part of this video, which is going to be To the Fat Girls. So I scooted farther back and I kind of like it, not gonna lie. We're going to talk about today sports and being plus size. I had my fair share of sports, and I just kind of want to go through it, what sports I ended up playing, when I played them, how it altered everything in my life, and just kind of play off of that. So I played, when I was really little, I played soccer for like 2 years, I think. I was like 5, 6, 7. I was little. Played soccer for 2 years, really wasn't my thing. I played softball. I did t-ball when I was like 4 or 5. And then I played all the way up until I was 12, I believe. And then I helped my mom coach 1 year of t-ball for my younger sister. I really did like softball. That was really fun. I just ended up not wanting to spend all of my summer in practices and games, and it just was very time consuming, and I wanted to hang out with friends, and my friends didn't play softball, and the friends that I made on the team, they all went to a different school, so we never hung out outside of softball. So I ended up dropping that. And then what else did I play? I played volleyball, which I loved volleyball. That was 5th through 8th grade. So at my old school, I didn't have like an elementary school and middle school. We had just one school. It was kindergarten through 8th grade. Now I think it's preschool through 8th grade, but they didn't break you up. You didn't go to different campuses. It was all just one campus, a little school, a little private school. And then when you went into 5th grade, you were allowed to do sports. They had volleyball, soccer, basketball. There's got to be something else. I think I'm missing one. Oh, they had the dance and cheer team. I think that was it. They might have had another one. I can't remember. Beside the point. So I played volleyball 5th through 8th grade. Fell in love with it. It was my favorite. Like, I loved playing volleyball. And I didn't really notice. So for like when I played soccer, I was really little. Like, I was a little kid. I didn't really notice any weight problems with that. Softball, I really didn't pay attention to my weight in that. But then 5th through 8th grade is kind of when I started realizing just how weight affects how you play. 5th grade, not so much, but once I got 6th, 7th, 8th grade, that's when I realized that I was bigger than everybody else on my team. When we did warm-up practices, like running around to just warm up and get our blood flowing, like that was really hard for me. I hated running around the gym. One of the reasons why I chose volleyball is because you're not running back and forth constantly. Like, you're staying on half of a court and you are moving around, but you're not running like miles and miles and miles like basketball or soccer, constantly running back and forth. So I noticed that, I would say mainly in 7th grade is when I started realizing that my weight was taking like a toll on how I was performing for volleyball. It wasn't anything insane. I wasn't like physically disabled. I wasn't that big, but it was just that I was bigger than everybody else. So I didn't perform as well as everybody else. However, I was still great at the game. I just wasn't great at conditioning my body for the game. So I played volleyball all the way through 8th grade, and I got to the point where I seriously thought about doing it for high school. Now, this is when my weight really played a big part in why I did not try out for high school. So backtrack a little bit. My uniform for volleyball was like, they weren't basketball shorts. They were a little bit shorter than basketball shorts, but they were like that material. They were like loose fitting, definitely not like volleyball shorts. They were loose fitting, mid-thigh. I liked them. They were black. And then my shirt was like a baggy short sleeve jersey that you had to have tucked in, which I hated having my stuff tucked in, but whatever. I went to a private school, so our uniforms had to be tucked in anyways. So it really wasn't that much of a difference. So that was our uniform for that. My coach told me that I should try out for JV volleyball when I went to high school, and I was like, okay, cool. And I remember telling my mom and dad that I wanted to do it, and they were really supportive of me, and they're like, yeah, do it. Like, your coach said to try it. Let's try it. Let's do it. You need to be involved in things outside of, you know, just going to school every day, like going to a sporting event or being on a team or, you know, whatever it may be, an organization, something that you're doing like inside of high school to help you for your college career. So I was like, okay, I'll do volleyball. Fast forward a couple months before tryouts for volleyball, I found what their uniforms look like. Let me tell you, these girls are wearing like skin tight, little teeny tiny booty shorts going up their butt cheeks and like very skin tight short sleeve shirts. What you would typically see a volleyball player wearing. That's what they wore. Like, that's just the uniform. I was mortified. I was so scared. I saw that and I went, nope, not happening for me. I am a big girl. My butt would swallow those shorts. You would see cellulite on my thighs. My shirt would roll up and my stomach fat would hang out. Nope, not for me. My arms would get cut off. No, not happening. Not doing it. Not when everybody else on the team's like 110 to 120 pounds. Nope, not for me. So I remember telling my mom and dad, like, hey, look, I found what they wear and I can't wear that. I can't believe they allow that. That's ridiculous. Why would they do that? And that's when it clicked that my body, like, this is one of the first times my body held me back from trying something. And it's really sad to think of that now, because I'm sure if I would have done volleyball and I tried out and I made the team, my high school career would have been so different. I would have had a lot more fun. I really struggled in high school, but I would have had a lot more fun. I would have had friends, a team, a family feel in high school. But I couldn't do it because of the uniforms. And I think back now and I'm like, oh, girl, you weren't even that big. You probably would have been rocking that. It's just that you're surrounded by people that are sticks, and your brain is just wired to thinking your body has to look flat as a board. Otherwise, don't try it. It's not for you. So I didn't do volleyball. I was really upset by it. But at the same time, in 8th grade, my younger sister, danced at this her dance studio that she currently dances at. And watching her dance, I thought that was cool. And then 7th and 8th grade, I actually did the Spirit Squad / cheerleading dance team at my school. Now that that was an interesting I don't even know what you want to call it. Team, I guess, would be the word for it. We did cheers on the sidelines for 7th and 8th grade boys basketball games, only home games. We danced at the half times of the basketball games. And when I say dance, like, it was a very loose term of dancing, but it's the only form of dancing I'd ever done. And I really liked it. I thought it was fun. I didn't like the cheer aspect of it, but I loved to dance. And my sister, she was on just recital team, not recital team, but just on recital dances for a couple of years. Thought it was awesome. Then I got the idea, I'm gonna try out for the dance team. And that's here we go for that story. Okay, so where I left off, dance team. So I thought, okay, I want to try out for the dance team. I want to be on JV. I had a whole bunch of friends that was on the Spirit Squad that they're like, we're gonna try out too. Now, I had not had any prior dance experience. I did not know what a pirouette was. We did not do pirouettes in our dance cheer team in 7th and 8th grade. We did, like, you know, hi, what's up? My name is Allie. Like, very palms, straightforward, candlesticks, all that kind of stuff. Like, it was very cheer-esque dancing. But I liked the real dancing. I wanted to really dance. So I didn't know what a pirouette was. I didn't know what a grand jeté was. I didn't know all these terminologies. So I thought, okay, I'm going to start dance at the studio and just take a couple classes, get a crash course so I even know what these terms are. So when I go to try out, I at least have an idea. I can make JV with that. JV's for people that, you know, they're trying it all out. Let's go for that. Their uniforms don't bother me because they're the same skirts that I wore for dance. And they were the same bodysuit and shell that we wore for my dance team. So, okay, I'll do that. I remember going to the dance studio, had a couple of classes, just kind of got like technique down, learned how to do a pirouette and a grand jeté and what all of these things are. I worked on my splits, learned how to memorize a dance, a real dance, and not just a 30-second cheer dance, like a real dance, and get the technique down that they needed to get down. Really excited for it. I had a couple of friends that did it. We were all very excited for it. We're like, okay, we got this. We're going to do it. I remember going to tryouts freshman year. It was the summer before freshman year. I met so many girls. Oh my God, it was so fun because I made so many new friends just by tryouts. And by the end of tryouts, I was really excited for it. In the beginning, I was really scared when we first learned our routine because I remember going in there. There was probably about 60 girls at the time. I went in there. The varsity coach was the one that was making the dance. The varsity coach was teeny tiny, so much energy crammed into like a 5 foot, 110-pound girl. Like, it was crazy. She was such a good dancer. And we learned this combo. I was like, oh, looked around. I'm like, these girls are small. And that's when my little voice kicked in. These girls are very small, like 5 foot to 5'3", like 95 to 120, 130 pounds, itty bitty girls. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the back of the gym to learn this dance. So went trotting to the back of the gym and I was like, all right, I'm going to stand back here. And then I just kind of looked around. I'm like, ooh, these girls are wearing skin tight black booty shorts. I had black basketball shorts on. These girls had like super teeny tiny white tops and so cute. And they were like Abercrombie and Fitch or like Nike. And here I am in the back with an oversized white t-shirt. I think it was a men's t-shirt from Walmart. It was a men's t-shirt because it had the little breast pocket. From Walmart, it went down to like mid-thigh, and then you saw just a little bit of my shorts. And I was like, okay. Everybody's hair was like perfectly up in their ponytail, and I was like, oh, I can do that. And I did it, and like mine was like, hello, no hair, who is she? Like, it was bad. I did not look cute at all. And that wasn't the point. I shouldn't have worried about looking cute to try out for a dance team, but that I just remember I'm like, I'm out of place. I don't look like these girls. And I was just really like bummed just by that before I'd even learned the dance. And then I remember the next day, so it was like a 3-day tryout. And I remember coming home and telling my mom about it and crying about it, how I don't look like these girls. I can't move like these girls. There's no way I can do this. I was really upset. And then day 2 came around. We learned the dance. I was really excited again. Kind of just blocked out those girls for the time being. It was like, I'm going to learn this dance. I'm going to be awesome. This is going to be great. I'm going to dance. I'm going to make the team. I'm going to have so much fun. These girls are going to be my sisters. They were so nice to me. They were never mean to me because I was bigger. But in my mind, I was like, they're probably like, ugh, you're fat. What are you doing here? Like, do you not know that we're doing physical activity? Like, my mind is such a scary place. But that's for another day because that's like a whole video in itself. So ended up trying out. I remembered all the routine. I remembered all of the technical aspects that I had to do. I could do my single pirouette. I could do my grand jeté. Excuse me, motorcycle. It's getting nice out over here, so we got motorcycles going crazy. Anyways, could do my routine, could do my technique. I remembered everything. I did everything. I could do my splits, my right, my left, and my middle splits. I was so excited. The girl I went and tried out with, she was an incoming freshman, so we really hit it off the bat. We were pretty good friends for the beginning of freshman year, and so it was fun. I was excited, I was nervous, and then they said, okay, tryouts are done, check back on your email in like 2 to 3 days. So you wait, and 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 then I got the email. I had a list of everybody. I saw all my friends that went there, and then I keep scrolling and scrolling, and my name's not on the list anywhere. Not JV, not obviously not varsity, but not JV, nothing, not an alternate, nothing. I'm not on the list. I'm not there. I cried a lot. Anybody who knows me, I am very, in real life, I'm very quiet. I'm very reserved. It takes a lot to break my shell. I think I'm better at it now than I used to be, but in high school, I was so shy. Like, the fact that I even tried out was a victory in itself. But to try out and then to not make it really upset me. And I'm crying, and I was like, I know I did the dance right. I remembered the whole dance. I did the technique. Was it perfect? No. But was it like, could I have made JV? Yes. Friends and people that I went to school with, they made the team and they had the same dance experience as me, and some of the things I could outdo them in. So it didn't make any sense to me that I didn't make it. And it hurt. And another thing that had happened, sorry, skipping back to tryouts. When we had tryouts, we tried on our uniforms, and just to get an idea of what everybody's sizes would be if we made the team. So we went up and we tried them on. Skirts, they fit me just fine. It was a skirt and a shell. You bought your bodysuit separate. The shirt or the skirt fit just fine. The shell didn't have one that fit me, and they said that the coach was like, well, we could like custom order one and it would be here by the time you needed it, but we don't have any that fit you. You're too big. And she said it in front of everybody, and it was really shocking to like hear somebody tell me that, like, you're too big to be in this uniform, but we could possibly throw something together. Like, the way she said it was just so like, whatever. You don't fit in it, whatever. So that kind of played in my head when I didn't make the team, and I was like, oh, well, I didn't make the team because I didn't fit in the uniform, not because I could dance. I didn't make the team because I don't look like all the other girls. I don't have that perfect body. I am short. I'm 5'3", but I don't have that perfect body. I was 240, 250 pounds when I tried out. These girls were easily 100 pounds or less than me. And I took it really hard that they didn't want me because of my size. And everybody told me, don't say that. Like, just try out next year. Like, your technique, you were so good. Like, you will get into JV at least. Like, just try it again. And I remember seeing the girls that all made it. And I remember looking through like previous years, and every single year that dance team, even to this day, because my sister was on the dance team and everything, and even at this day, all of the girls all look exactly the same on that team. Like, they don't put big girls on the team. So I could have danced phenomenally. And I honestly think they probably want to put me on there because dance to them was just to show off for basketball and football. So that was really hard for me to accept that my body didn't allow me to do something, even though I was physically capable of it. I didn't look the part. so I wasn't going to get the part. So that was hard for me. However, I will say I didn't stop dancing. I did love dance so much. I still do. I wish I could dance still, like adult classes, like let's go. I ended up starting at my sister's studio after I did the little technique class. I went freshman through senior year. I danced at the studio, had recitals. I loved it. My one regret is I wish I would have started it when I was like 3 or 4 years old and went like all the way until senior year and did like competition and everything like my sisters are doing, because it is so fun. I love it. I eat, breathe, sleep, dance, like watching it. I used to do it. I go competitions and support my sisters all the time. Like I love dance. And I think a big reason why I love it so much is I could express myself. And one of my teachers that I had for 2 years, junior and senior year, she was like amazing. And she was the best teacher ever. Like I love her with all my heart. Like she still teaches there. She's awesome. She really showed me to love myself and like, okay, you're doing your dance. You're looking on the ground. Look in the mirror. Look at your body. See what it's doing. See what it's capable of. And then me like finally making that connection. Like, wow, look what my body can do. I can dance this dance. I can move this way. I can do that. Look how flexible I am. Even though I am plus size, I can do so much. And she kind of got that. She brought that out of me, is that I am worthy of a human no matter what size I am. I can dance if I want to dance. I can do whatever I want to do, and it doesn't matter if I am bigger, large, fat, whatever you want to call me. I can still dance like these skinny girls can. And so she was a great teacher. She's still a great teacher. We also would have times where nobody else would show up for class, because I only was ever in classes of like one other person or 2 other people, but it was always duos or trios. And if they didn't show up, then we would just be like, okay, we're not going to work on our dance. Like, let's run it one time and let's do a therapy session, pretty much. Like, okay, let's talk everything that's happened in your day. Do you need a vent? Like, she was a best friend, and she was I think she's 4 or 5 years older than me. So it was really like, she knew what I was going through, and she knew how to navigate like not loving your body. And then other times she'd be like, okay, nobody's here. Let's run through the dance. All right, now let's go to Pinterest. Let's find all these workouts and let's just work out for the whole time, and we'll do it together. And we would just lay there and we would do like, 50 ab crunches. And I would never do that by myself, but because she was there and she was pushing me, I did it. It was fun. I loved her. I still love her. Like, I keep saying loved, but I love her. She's awesome. And yeah. So those are all of the sports that I did when I was plus size. And I'm trying to think. Yep, that's all the all of the sports I did. All right, so we reached the end of my video, and I just kind of want to say that it does not matter if you're tall, short, skinny, fat, black, white, purple, whatever you are beautiful. You are worth it. If you want to go dance, go dance. If you want to do volleyball and wear volleyball shorts, do it, girl, boy, whoever you are. Like, you are worth it. Don't let your body hold you back, because you will miss out on so much if you let your body determine what you should or should not do in your life. And I'm sad that it took me until 25 to figure that out. So if I could help anybody right now, if you're in middle school, you're in high school, you're in college, you're 40-something years old, like, if I could help you out, that's awesome. That's all I really want, is like, be true to yourself, love yourself, no matter what size you are. I love myself right now. I might not love myself as much as I used to, and I might be working really hard on it because mental illness sucks, but I love myself. Like today, I think I look pretty good. I love my makeup right now. I think I look good. I even like went farther back in the camera so you can see more of my body, and that's like scary, but I'm excited all at the same time. You can see more of me. That's terrifying. But that's all I want to say, is that you guys are awesome. I love you all. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, every Wednesday I will be posting a To the Fat Girls memoir, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to become part of my tribe, go ahead and hit subscribe. If I would have said that correctly, it would have been way cooler. No, it wouldn't. Nobody likes that. That's stupid. But subscribe and tribe rhymes, so that's why I did it. That's all I got for you today. Yeah. Oh, P.S. I'm not doing an ASMR. That would be weird. I am thinking about starting weekly vlogs. You heard that right. I'm thinking of recording all week, editing them, and having them up every Saturday. If that's something you'd be interested in, just to see my day-to-day life, let me know down below. Even if you don't, I'm still gonna do it because it's my channel. But really, thank you guys for all the support and love that I've gotten so far. It means the world to me. I'm already up to 30 subscribers, which is insane. And I can't wait to hit, 40, 50, 60, 100. Once I reach 1,000, we're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party. Or even a giveaway. So go ahead, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mama, tell your daddy, whatever you want to tell them. Let them know to check me out. That's all I got for today. I'm sorry if I've been crazy. Another loud car, seriously. Whatever. That's all I got for you. Hope you guys have a great day, a great rest of the week. And, yeah.